Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's get it. Red mic check, red mic check, red mic check. Come on. Come on in this house. Come on in this house. Remember how your parents would tell you that? Boy, you better come on in this house. Come on. Come on. Let's get it. Let's get it. Come on. Welcome to the Red Hot Mic. I'm G. Alfred Palmer, your host. Come on. Come on. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Come on. Cheers to you and to the best of you. Come on. All right. Woo! Woo! Yeah! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Where you at, Superman? Where you at, Superman? Where you at? I'm gonna talk to you today. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to you, Superman. Yeah, that brother with the S on his chest. Come on. Come on. And we ain't talking about Big Bang Hank. Huh? Come on. Woo! Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's do this. Welcome aboard. I'm glad to have you in this house. I'm glad to have you in this house. We gonna rock it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Woo! Yes. 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 Woo! Yeah. 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 Oh, yeah. You see the thumbnail? You see it? Every man is a Superman. Every man is a Superman. Say it with me. Every man is a Superman with an S on his chest. Come on. Come on. Woo! I'm telling you, I am excited about this topic today. I really am. Because I want to speak to some men. Let me change my glasses. Because some folks they don't like the fact that they can't see your eyes. So I can see yours. Okay. But once again, thank you for rocking with me. Encouragement. Brothers, we need encouragement. We're not getting it. And what we need to do is encourage ourselves. Okay? We need to encourage ourselves. And the only way that's how you're going to encourage yourself. You encourage yourself through your strength. And that's what I'm going to do today. We're going to encourage you, Superman. You see my shirt with my S on the chest is indicative of you, not me, you. Every man is a Superman. Now, why am I saying that the way that I'm saying it? Well, because when we are born, understand this, gentlemen, you were not born a male. You were not. There's only two genders that come into the world. It's a boy and a girl. Some folks say, no, there's male and female. No. Boy and girl. boys and girls. When you're born and they put you in that crib, what does it say about the crib in the nursery in the hospital? Does it say male or female? No, it doesn't. It says boy, girl. Boy, girl. Even when we have these gender, I don't even know what they're called, where we reveal the gender of the baby. And we have two colors that are released. We have one that is pink, which means what? Girl. And we have one that's blue, that means boy. Not male and female, boy and girl. That's how we come into the earth. Purpose is going to be carried out in our gender, and our gender indicates how we are to go about fulfilling purpose. And watch me now. Watch me. Because here's the deal. When we come to the earth, we are the answer to a problem. You are an answer, gentlemen, to a problem. Now, the question is, what is the problem that you're the answer to? You're a solution to the equation. But what is the problem that you're the solution to? Well, it's important to understand that every man comes here is not a man. No, we come here as a boy. And when we are, as we grow and develop cognitively, we grow cognitively, mentally, and emotionally, and physically. As we do those things, we matriculate from boyhood to malehood. Malehood is not manhood, but we've made it such. Now, listen to me, ladies. This is important for you to hear. Many of you have chosen a male and not a man. And it's important that you understand that that's why he's the way that he is. Now, I'm going to describe two types of males that we hear a lot about today. There's the alpha male, and then there's the beta male. Now, let me tell you this about malehood. Malehood or the incompletion of development cognitively, mentally, and emotionally. He has developed physically, but not in those critical areas. Now we have two extremes, and that's what we have here when we talk about alpha and beta males. And they are beta males. Beta males are, you'll find, are not very, they lack the masculine mentality. I'll say it again. They lack the masculine mentality, and there's a lot of reasons for that, and not all of them are their fault. Some of them have been reared and developed to be beta. They are beta males and lack the development. That is, they are a result of their environment, whether that it's in the home or in their community, or with the company they kept or keep. And as a result, it developed their way of thinking. They lack the masculine mentality. Now, the opposite of that is the alpha male. So I hear people saying, oh, I want an alpha male. No, you don't. No, you don't. Because the opposite of that is the alpha male, who is a male on steroids. He's a misogynist. You don't want a misogynist, and you don't want a beta. And the reason is because they're both on the same continuum of malehood. Thus, you have alpha male and beta male. What you got to understand is that the earth also gives us, and the universe gives us, the ability to hear and understand what the universe is telling us as truth and not opinion. The earth is telling us that you came here as a boy, you matriculated as a boy into malehood, and now you have matriculated, because you're a man, you have matriculated from malehood into manhood. Now, what defines manhood? He is developed cognitively, mentally, and emotionally. He is grown up. How does he grow up? Well, he grows up by a different means. But for one thing he's very sure of is this: purpose. Purpose will define your manhood. Purpose will define your manhood. When you find your manhood and you find your identity as a man because of purpose, you have direction, you have development, determination. And with that, you become a superman. None. Males are not men. Males are not men. Now, let me tell you something about being a man. Being a man doesn't mean that you are to be required to be super in everything. There are some people that think that they're supposed to be super at everything. I've got to be perfect. I've got to be achieving. I've got to be numero uno in everything I do. No, you don't. No, you don't. And that's what's killing so many of us, trying to be what we're not and not knowing what we really are. You are something special. You are a superman in the area of your purpose. Until you find that, you're gonna have difficulties. You're gonna have difficulties depending on other people to define you. Your community, your culture, and your clan will define you. Especially your culture will define you if you have no idea who you are in relationship to your manhood. Our manhood in this particular culture has been silenced. You don't hear men anymore. And I hear this often because I take the position of manhood. Now listen, I'm not a misogynist. That is in malehood. I'm not a male. I'm a man. And a man has an understanding of balance, whether you believe it or not, whether you agree with me or not, that has nothing to do with my manhood. My manhood is determined by my purpose. Now, people want to know what my purpose is. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Right now, you determine and decide what that is. But what I want you to know is not every man is a jack of all trades and a master of none. You can't be that. They want you to be able to do this. You have to be, no, you don't have to. See, here's what a leader does. A leader finds expertise in the area where he's not endowed. You don't have to be endowed to do it. You just have to be willing to ask someone who is endowed in that particular area to help. Now that may cost, but you got to be willing to do that too. But the same thing applies. When you implement your purpose, then you too will have to ask for a price, whatever that is for you. But the bottom line is you're not a master or a jack of all trade and a master of none. You are a master of your purpose once you find it. Now, I want you to understand this. Just because you are passionate about something does not mean that that's your purpose. Passion and purpose are not the same. Here's the important part. Passion has to do with emotion. Purpose has to do with why. Why has nothing to do with emotion. I have a video discusses 6 questions every man must answer. What am I supposed to be doing? If you don't know that, just because you're doing something doesn't mean that that's it. Just because you're successful at it doesn't mean that that's what you're supposed to be doing. Because we've seen successful people reach the pinnacle of what we believe to be success and wind up harming themselves or on drugs or doing something or finding themselves because they come to a place and say, is this it? Is this all that there is? And the reason is because they have been operating in passion. And once that emotion no longer applies, now they sink into depression and they harm themselves or they harm others. But purpose, let me put it this way. Purpose is like an automobile. You're in an automobile and you're driving. Once you found purpose, let's say your purpose is a Bentley. Okay. Let me see something here. What is the most expensive car on the planet?
Bugatti La Voiture Noire. According to Motor1.com, the most expensive car in the world, officially, is the Bugatti La Voiture Noire. With a price tag of $18.7 million after taxes, the one-off Bugatti La Voiture Noire is officially the priciest new car ever.
Noire, the Bugatti, is $18 million. So let's say you're driving this Bugatti, and you're driving it. For me, I like black. That's just my color. Always bet on black. And if you're driving down the road in this Bugatti and you are matriculating over the terrain and the terrain changes while you're in purpose and you're driving on this road called destiny, as you're driving, the terrain changes. It gets bumpy. There are turns, gradual turns, sharp turns. There are dips, and then you have to go up hills. It changes, and as it changes, it wears on you as an individual. It can have an effect. But what does your passion do? The passion that you have is your fuel. Your passion changes as the terrain changes. My passion is determination as I'm going up the hill, as I'm going up it. And when I'm going down is exhilaration. And when I'm going in a turn, I'm in commitment. I'm determined. I am not going to go off course. And when it's bumpy, I'm going to be in control. Emotionally, I change. So passion is the fuel, but passion is not the purpose, because you're not meant to live by passion, but by purpose. Now, how do you find purpose? Well, I'm going to share with you in the description how to do that. And understand that first, that every man is a superman, but he's only super in his area. Purpose. So where's your superpower? Where is your superpower, Superman? It's in your purpose. Now the question is, are you operating in your purpose? Have you found your purpose? Understand this. If you find your purpose, you become a man of vision. You become a man of vision. You become a man of destiny. You become a man of destiny. You become a man of boundaries. You become a man of boundaries. You become a man of equilibrium. When you become a man of equilibrium, people begin to see what you are and who you are. So I'm hoping that you gain something from this. And as always, you know what I like to do when I end my program. Come on. Let's go with this. Let's go. Come on. You're Superman. You are. Once you find purpose. Where you at, man? My brother, where are you? Come on, come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Oh, come on. This is Dr. G. Alpha Palmer saying to you, every man is Superman. Until next time, peace, and I'm out.